Hi guys, welcome to a new video. Today we are in, drumroll, Iceland! Woo! So we're spending a long weekend here. We're here from Thursday to Tuesday, so we've got a good bit of time. As you can see from the steering wheel, we've hired a car and we're going to explore the island. We're heading over to Vik. I think it's like a 3-hour drive.
Yep.
Spending a bit of time there. I'm not sure exactly what we'll be doing there. Do you remember any of the places?
Seeing some waterfalls.
Yeah, waterfalls. There's a cool beach, Diamond Beach. And then we're going to head back to Reykjavik in the centre and spend some time there. So we'll take you along and show you what the best things to do are in Iceland. So we've got a few hours to kill before we pick up our friend and head to Vik. So we've decided to drive into Reykjavik. We're here at a lighthouse. Do you know the name of the lighthouse?
No.
It's called the Grotta Island Lighthouse. It looks really windy outside. You can see the sun's finally risen. Fun fact, the sun doesn't rise in Iceland until like 11 AM, so when we arrived this morning at like 9 o'clock it was pitch dark.
Yep. Which
is very strange. And then it sets right now, it's January right now, it sets at like 4:15, so they're only getting 5 hours of daylight, so we'll need to make the most of that. But we're going to walk over to the lighthouse, brave the cold, hoods up.
Hoods up.
And we'll check in over there. Be a bit cold.
Just a bit.
Bloody freezing. We're also like the only people on this beach. There was loads of cars parked at the car park, but no one's braving the cold like us. Danielle's given me a TikTok recommendation. What is it?
I'm not sure how to pronounce it. Broad and Co, maybe? Broad.
Brood. This is it here. So it does look like it's a chain. They've got a few around Reykjavik. It's meant to be really good for their cinnamon buns, so we're going to get one and try it out. Annoyingly, they don't seem to have any sit-in area, so I think we're going to get one and try and sneak next door to the cafe and buy a coffee and then eat it in there. So we'll see how we get on, but we'll let you know if it's worthwhile trying the cinnamon buns there. Right, in you go. I think this is them here. Oh, they do look good. God and Co.
Let's try it out.
So we've had the cinnamon bun. As you can see, we're out of the restaurant. It was really good. I would recommend. There wasn't any icing on it, but it still tasted good level of sweetness, good level of cinnamon, so would recommend. Now we're driving, we're heading to the airport to pick up one of our other friends, and then we've got a 3-hour drive to Vik. I'll show you what the view is like right now. You can see the sun setting, kind of, as it's setting, and all the mountains. Hello! Say hi to the vlog. You alright? Hold on to the rope. We stopped at a waterfall called, what's it called? Gullfoss. No, Gullfoss. This is what it looks like.
It looks like a really mini Niagara Falls.
Because of what?
Just because of the shape of it.
Wow.
It's called Gullfoss.
There you go. So this is
Icelandic.
practicing your Icelandic.
Not very good.
So this is one of the stops on the way to Vic. We thought that we'd try and stop somewhere because there's quite a lot of driving. As you can see, the sun's setting, but luckily we managed to get here before it was dark. I think we've got another hour and a half drive to Vic, so we'll check in when we get there. Right, where are we?
What's it called again? Black crust. Black crust pizza.
Black crust pizza? Ta-da! Right, what flavour did you get?
Mine's is what, duck?
So, what's this one, Megan?
Duck. Some jam. Spring onion. Cheese.
What about yours, Danny?
Spicy salami and can't remember. Leaves.
Sausage or something? So theirs is black crust, there's charcoal in it, and then mine's is normal crust with salami.
Welcome to Iceland!
No, it's welcome to day 2 in Iceland. We've driven 3 hours? 2 hours?
2.5, yeah. Yeah, not too bad, 2.5.
Where are we now?
We're at Diamond Beach.
Do you have any facts about it?
I'm guessing it's called Diamond Beach because there's lots of little ice parts that look like diamonds.
Yeah. It looks so pretty. It's right in front of us, so we'll take you over to the beach and show you all the icicles.
Diamonds. Let's go.
Let's go!
Let's go!
I'm here at one of the most famous tourist spots in Iceland. It's called Diamond Beach. It's got the black sand from the volcanic ash nearby, and then there's a glacier lagoon nearby that washes up all these icicles onto the beach, and it's really cool. You've got the stark blackness from the sand and then the clear icicles. It's one of the best things to do here in Iceland, so make sure you go visit. I'll show you what it looks like now. If you're into photography, then it's a photographer's paradise really. It looks great in photos. There's a few different car parks you can go to in different parts of the beach, so we're going to go have a wander around and take in the natural beauty. Danny's attempting a photo on the glacier. Photographer Megan. Gorgeous. It's fucking freezing, isn't it? Yeah. We're crossing the river to the other side now, and the icicles here are even bigger than the beach. They're massive. Look at the size of them. It looks like there's a cafe at the other side, so hopefully we can get a nice warm drink because it's freezing. Look at the colour! Oh yeah!
You can see it.
You You can see how big this iceberg is. You can see the different colour of water. Some scientific facts about the glaciers. When they first break off from the glaciers, they're like a bright blue colour, and then over time as the sun melts them down, that's where you get some that are completely clear. The ones that have that black colour in them have quite a lot of grit. So yeah, it's interesting seeing kind of very different parts of the glaciers. Hopefully you can see in the camera. So cool. Whoa, crazy! What, you don't float away? Wow. Doesn't get much better than this.
A unique version of your probably.
So what's your review of Diamond Beach then?
10 out of 10. So good.
10 out of 10?
10 out of 10.
Yeah, definitely worthwhile coming here. It is quite far from Reykjavik, but more than worth the drive.
Yeah, you won't see anything like it. Hi guys, we're back for another segment. We are about to hike up, or trying to hike up currently, Skogafoss, we think it's pronounced. Well, the waterfall is called Skogafoss. It is the 4th largest in Iceland, and it's already quite steep. So we'll see how we get on.
Waterfall number 1. We've just hiked down to Svartu waterfall. It only took us about 25 minutes, so it's a super easy walk and it's definitely worthwhile. The waterfall's breathtaking. I read on one of the signs, I'll show you in a minute, the rock formations beside the waterfall are hexagonal, and it was saying that they're actually caused by lava, that when it cools it forms the hexagonal formation. So that's why the rock looks like that, and obviously in Iceland there's loads of volcanoes. It's known for that, so yeah, I'll show you the waterfall, wait till you see it. It's been a few hours since we checked in. I think the last time I was at the waterfall, it was called the Skogafoss. You'll have seen lots of footage of that, but we drove back to our apartment. We went for some burgers at a local restaurant. I'll tag the name of it in the video. I can't pronounce it, but I thought I'd give you a wee apartment tour because our apartment's really nice. Excuse the mess, but we've got a sofa bed here, a kitchen, we've got a bedroom here. You decent?
Yep.
Yep. And then Megan's in the toilet, so oh, I can't show you that right now. But no, does the job for a few nights. We're just going to chill tonight and then we'll check back in the morning. I think we're doing the Golden Circle tomorrow, which is the famous route where you see all the cool waterfalls. Alright. Yeah, so really buzzing for that. I'll see you in the morning. Night night. Night.
Night.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you, Danny. Happy birthday to you. It's day 3 on our tour of Iceland. We have a special birthday today. Woo! Happy birthday, Danny! The big 28 today.
Yes.
How does it feel?
I actually not turned 28 yet. It's at 11 o'clock. So
11 o'clock.
still 27.
Yep. So first stop today is at a waterfall called Skogafoss. If you've seen the TV show Vikings, then you'll recognise this waterfall. We're just walking up to it. It looks amazing. According to some of the websites, it's the #1 waterfall in Iceland. A few other websites say the Gullfoss waterfall is, which we'll be seeing later today, so you can decide for yourself. Wow! Wowie! What do you think?
I mean, it's a solid waterfall.
What about compared to yesterday?
So that's what we were just saying. We think we prefer yesterday just because there was something unique about it. You know, it was a little bit different, whereas this is probably like, as far as waterfalls go, it's pretty solid, but you know, it's a classic waterfall.
Agreed. Stop number 2 of the day is another waterfall. Surprise, surprise. This one's called Gullfoss, and it is voted the 4th nicest waterfall in Iceland. Apparently you can walk behind it. I'm not sure where we can do that.
Doesn't look the safest.
But yeah, maybe we'll try go behind it. Yeah?
Yep, okay.
Let's show.
Go.
Woo. We've not been the luckiest with the weather, unfortunately. No. It's a bit rainy and cloudy today. I'm sure it would look even better with a blue skyline, but you can still see how impressive it is. Looks like the path's closed, so we won't be going behind it today. Had a bit of a change of plans today. We were meant to climb the Golden Circle, but I think the weather's taking a turn. It's very snowy and windy and the roads are not good at all, so we've driven up maybe like 15 minutes to the crater, and that's all we're going to see. We're not going to do the rest because most of the roads are now closed. Yeah, we're just going to head back to Reykjavik. Yeah, but what actually is it? If anyone finds this camera,
Come get us.
We've died by wind and crater and snow and hailstones. Oh my god. We've survived, we've made it back to the car, but it was really dangerous, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was really windy and slippy and cold. The perfect combination.
Yeah. So yeah, we're definitely not going to drive any further into the Golden Circle because I think we would probably die. Yeah, so we're just going to head back to Reykjavik and chill there. Heat up! If you're looking for something to do indoors in Reykjavik, we've come to a museum called the Perlan Museum. It is a bit pricey, I think it was like £30 per person, but it's really cool. It tells you of the history of the formation of Iceland. It talks about why its landscape is full of volcanoes, glaciers. It tells you about the history and why it's susceptible to these things and earthquakes, because it's directly in the middle of 2 tectonic plates. It's a very interactive museum. There's an ice cave, there's a lava show, a northern light show, so I think it's worth going if you've got a rainy day to spend in Reykjavik.
finally been recognised for my actual status. So we're currently sitting on a little ice throne, which is in the ice cave. It's actually made of proper ice, so it's very cold. A very authentic experience. Yeah.
And you'd like to thank Beyonce?
Beyonce.
What's Beyonce got to do with ice?
We have to thank Beyonce for all the glaciers in the world. Or she'll come after us.
Breakfast time!
Yum.
Yum. Got some rye bread, some avocado toast, chia pudding, and some Swiss mochas. Is it good?
Very good.
Yum. It's day 4 of the Iceland trip, our second day in Reykjavik. I think last time I checked in I was at the museum yesterday, the Perlin Museum. What did you think of the museum? Do you think it's worthwhile?
Yeah, very worthwhile.
It was very good. We
Good
saw a
views of
few
the city.
shows.
Yeah.
Oh
The
yeah.
Northern Light show was really good. Make sure you save time for that.
25 minutes it takes.
Yeah, on the hour.
Yep, so that was really good. And then last night we went to a Thai restaurant. I can't remember the name.
Krua or something?
Krua Thai.
Krua Thai.
Again, very
Delicious.
tasty. And number one thing you need to do in Reykjavik is go to the bookstore bar. We went there last night, it was so cool. I'll insert some footage. And then today we've been up and out, we've gone to a bakery for some breakfast and we're about to see the kind of main attractions in the city centre. Do you know what we're going to see?
Rainbow Street and the church. Can't remember how you pronounce the church name though. It should have a good viewpoint for us for the whole of Reykjavik.
Yep. And then this afternoon we're going to the Blue Lagoon, which I'm guessing that's probably what Iceland is most famous for.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, so we'll go there this afternoon and show you what it's like.
Stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
So first stop today, we're at the Sun Voyager, and it's basically a structure of a Viking ship that represents the Vikings coming to Iceland a long time ago. Here it is. I think hitting runs is at the top.
We're here at the main church in Reykjavik.
So it is a church for Christianity. We think it's a specific branch for Protestant. And what else?
It looks like there's a queue. We're going to try and go inside, but it's one of the highest structures in Iceland. It's a very unusual shape. It's a beautiful church, I would say, isn't it?
Yeah, it's very unique.
Yeah. I'm sure you'll recognise it from photographs. Maybe doesn't look quite as impressive behind the grey backdrop, but I can imagine on a clear blue sunny day it really stands out. Shall I go in? just walking through the centre of Reykjavik right now. There's lots of cool buildings and street art. You can see behind. There's like coffee shops. It's just a cute place to walk around. Lots of different shops to go into and pastries to try. We're on our way to our afternoon activity, which is the Blue Lagoon, but we've just stopped on the way because recently there was a volcanic eruption and the whole car park is like covered in, I guess, ash, like lava that's cooled down, and the road the whole way there is completely covered. It's crazy. I'll show you what it looks like. What is that? So you can see all the lava here, it's still smoking. When was it? Like, I think it happened in November, and it's still, you can see how much of an impact it's had. The road's a bit dodgy as well. Oh, I made it in! Wow. Oh my god, guys!
The Blue Lagoon itself is actually artificially made, and it is heated from waste heat from a geothermal power plant which is next door. You see that as you come into the lagoon. So yeah, it's definitely an interesting experience.
Love it. I think you can see it there in the distance. Yeah. We've just got our mud masks, which are included in the price. This is the silica mud mask, so it's for deep cleanse and strengthen. I can't see what we're doing. You can pay extra to get all the masks. I think it's only £20 extra, and you get extra drinks and masks. So I guess it's maybe worth it if you want to try them all out. We've woken up this morning and the weather is much better than the last few days, so we've decided to do the Golden Circle today. We did a part of it a few days ago, but the weather got the best of us. But today we're going to make the most of the nice weather and try and see as much of it as we can. The Golden Circle is a route that starts and ends in Reykjavik. I think it's about 4 hours of driving, and there's lots of stops on the way. There's a national park, there's some waterfalls, there's the geysers that shoot water really high in the sky. So yeah, I'm really excited for today. Let's get to it. We're here at Thingvellir National Park. I'm not sure if that is how you pronounce it.
Probably not.
Looks like a funny P. Yeah, so the main thing to see here is the tectonic plates. So Iceland is situated between the North American and the European tectonic plate, and the plates are splitting apart, so you can see that. Do you know what it said? Do you want to tell them about it?
I think the two tectonic plates move apart, I think it's like a couple of centimetres every year, and since it was deemed, this area was deemed a national park in 1930, if I'm remembering correctly, it's moved like, what did I say, 7 metres?
7 metres?
In total, shifted apart, so yeah, that's quite a lot.
Yeah, so Iceland's getting bigger and bigger each year. I mean, would it just continue to get huge? I don't know, or break away from each other, maybe. But I'm sure it'll look really cool. So we've done some fact checking, and according to some videos on TikTok, the island probably won't split apart, because even though it keeps widening the gap, the magma from the volcanic eruptions keep filling it in. So yeah, that's what it says online.
So that's us walking through the middle of the tectonic plates. So we're at like the bottom of it, the basin of them. So yeah, it's very impressive looking.
Wow, it's cool. Like you can see the sun hitting off these rocks. Wow. As you can see, Pingvellir is quite a big national park. You can do a lot of different hiking trails. It's pretty cold for that, so the main thing for us was seeing the tectonic plates. You can park like just a 5-10 minute walk from the plates, so it's super accessible. But I know a lot of people come here and can hike for several hours, so if you're really passionate about hiking, then I'd allow yourself some more time. It did also say that Pingvellir National Park is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, so I think it's really popular to visit. A good thing about these activities is that they're completely free to do all the hiking. I feel like a lot of the sightseeing we've done is actually free. The only thing you pay for is parking, but I guess that's fair enough if you're not paying anything else. How do they get some money? So I think there are cheap ways that you can do Iceland as well. It doesn't need to be super expensive. But I've really liked this national park, and it's obviously really unique to see where the tectonic plates meet. Another interesting natural beauty in Iceland are the geysers. These are the hot springs from the geothermal energy. They're like holes in the ground, and when the pressure and temperature builds up, they shoot water really high into the air. It's saying online some of them can shoot up to 60 metres, which is crazy. I think they erupt every like 5 or 6 minutes, so we should be able to see some good ones. There's someone down there in a bikini. It is literally like 0 degrees.
Minus, I think it's minus degrees.
What is happening? We're here at our last stop of the day today. This waterfall is called Gullfoss. It translates to golden waterfall. There's like a superstition that the Vikings in the past threw gold into it, and it's like, I'm guessing it would bring you good luck, the waterfall. It's probably one of the most popular waterfalls to visit. When you Google like best waterfall in Iceland, this always comes up at number 1.
Yep. And it's a 2-tiered waterfall, reaching a total height of 32 metres, so not huge, but I think it's still the biggest in Iceland. Maybe width-wise, but not sure on height.
I'm guessing it's like the 2-tier that's maybe makes it more impressive.
Yeah.
So let's see. You alright? Slip and slide!
It's a bit slippery.
Cold on Monday. We've made it back to the car. as you can as you can probably see from the previous videos, it was so cold and windy. It was actually quite dangerous. It was a complete sheet of ice. It does say that you're meant to have the shoes that have like the spikes in them to help you walk, but I can see now why it's the #1 waterfall in Iceland. It's way bigger than any of the other ones we've seen. It's really beautiful, so you definitely need to visit if you're in Iceland.
Definitely. It was very, very cold though. I feel like it must just be like the wind coming through the valley of the waterfall. We've had to get some hot chocolates to heat us up. Probably the most expensive hot chocolate we've ever bought. I think it's about £7.50. So yeah, but worth every penny because it's heating us up. So.
Yep. We're just going to head back to Reykjavik now. I think it's about a 2-hour drive. Hopefully the roads aren't too bad and it's not as wild as it is at the waterfall. Yeah.